ain't gonna lie. I remember us doing this back a long time when I was actually, you know, kind of getting into to save the world at first. But you know, I'm bringing it back. Now we're not just gonna be save the world part 1, save the world part 2, because that's a whole thing to type out. We're just gonna be STW 1, STW 2, and so on. But how's it going, everybody? I am the Zaben Neo Zaben here on Broadcast Zaben, collecting people and stuff, and going to be playing with you today. This is the best that I got. But we are playing Save the World today. Okay, that's better. So my goal is to try and hurry up and find this dang storm chest. See, I'm reading Firestorm, Epic Boss, Acid Pools, and skins, so I'm assuming that the husks are going to be moving even faster than usual. And what is happening about Smash? No Goku in Smash. I don't want Goku in Smash, okay? Let me just say this now. I know people are saying, oh, they should add a Goku. I don't want Goku, okay? Jeez. Like, they should add characters that, you know, were in the for like the Nintendo games, previous Nintendo titles, I suppose. You know, like it made sense for Castlevania to make an appearance. Why? Because Simon and Richter, well, Simon Belmont was, well, no, he was on the SNES as well. For a second, I was like, he's only on the NES, but no, he started off on the NES, and he was a classic. Had another game, and then another game, and then another game, until eventually he was on Super Castlevania, which I believe is Castlevania 4. And I think that was the last of Simon Belmont, if I remember. And then it kind of keeps going for, I think, a bit, because I don't think it immediately goes to, I want to say it doesn't immediately go to, what you call it? Oh, you can see the troll. I don't want to say it went already to Rondo of Blood, because that's the one with Richter Belmont, and that's the one that usually you see a lot of people using, because if you think about it, he's just an echo of Simon. The only reason why I like Rick more is because I played the game. I don't know if a lot of other people do the same, but I do have the game, I played it, and I do like the whole story when it comes to Richter Belmont and Alucard, and I think that's really awesome. There's another one, I believe it's Trevor Belmont, could be wrong, but the one that comes after Richter, and the way he teams up with Alucard and
not yet located.
Whoops. He teams up with Alucard and some magic woman. But like, I think the first instance we see like, a Belmont get help. Oh, I think wasn't it a grown-up? I think it was a grown-up Maria, because Maria was only a kid when Richter found her. Because she was kidnapped by one of Dracula's minions, and then he saves her, but then in return, when he's fighting Dracula, Maria comes in and gives him like so much power and stuff. Now apparently, and I think that's kind of stupid, I think it should have been somebody else, but apparently he did get at some point, I think it's when and I don't know how that works, maybe after the fight, who knows, before the fight, somewhere, but it says that Richter goes missing, and then we find that he's like possessed, and then that's when Alucard comes and kind of saves the day. But apparently that led to the downfall of the Belmont clan and something like that, so that's why whenever you play
this target's a tricky one. Keep searching.
Okay. So apparently that's why if you ever play like another Castlevania game or something, you're not gonna see a Belmont, or it was, well, I wouldn't say like like if you were to play a game now, it wouldn't be a Belmont. But rather, if you were to play one kind of chronological, I think, because it's pretty hard. Like some people might not consider, what is it called? Some people might not consider the Shadow, Lords of Shadow. There you go. Some people might not consider that to be like canon, because I mean, I can argue with it. I thought it was at least a decent game. I think the second one maybe could have been a bit better, but even then, like, it wasn't a horrible game. I don't think it was a horrible game. Like, some people complained on it, but I thought it was a decent game. I thought, you know, when I was playing it, I was like, you know, this is so dope. Now, the second one took a completely different path, because the idea is that the character Gabriel Belmont was the one who... Now, of course, obviously you can discuss... you could say it was like... well, I mean, you don't have to say that it's canon, but you can at least say, like, it's a type of reboot of the franchise, and that would at least still be pretty much fine, because it does, now thinking back on it, that's basically what it is, because you did already have another Castlevania game, where they explain how the, Castlevania game that explained how the Belmont signature Battlecross whip was made, and why it has the properties to kill Dracula. And then, well, there's some other stuff to it. But, like, I think for that one, the idea was, because I haven't played that game. Like, some of these games are really good. Castlevania kind of exceeds my time. But I still try my best to know about it, because I do really enjoy Castlevania. Like, the anime I've been wanting, right? It's on Netflix. I don't know if it's like already said and done, or if it's still going. I low-key kind of want it to be both, because I would like to see like
target located.
Like
Drop
this
the atlas on the target when you're ready.
adventure of Alucard, a grown-up Maria. Again, I'm pretty sure it's a grown-up Maria at this point, and it's gotta be Trevor Belmont. Gotta be. And there's different. I feel like I've seen different variants of Trevor Belmont, but I don't know. It's pretty interesting to see that the ones that they chose would be Trevor, or not Trevor, sorry, for Smash. It was interesting to see that they would Richter and Simon. Like, I feel like I understand Simon, but I guess just kind of throwing it out there as like a thought, maybe a little theory, I don't know, an idea of all, if anything, is that they chose Richter just because he was like maybe the second popular, or maybe the night, like maybe he was the popular Belmont, but still, you know, I've been wandering through all this, and you'd assume I'd find something. Like, it does not get easier looking for these. Going on a whole circle instead of found anything. But then, you know, you could always ask, what do you want in Smash? What character do you want in Smash? Well, as long as it ain't Goku, because, I mean, sure, they can do it, but when you think back on, like, some of the original games and stuff, like, why don't they add, like, what's that game? Or maybe they'll get confused. No. What is it? It's like something in Mac. I swear, it's the game where there's two cavemen. Like, that one could probably be one. You know, we already. surprisingly, let me just say it. Well, not even in a way, because I mean, when you played like there's minor differences, and I hate that's kind of considered like a new character, but oops, you would, you know, you go to Smash, there's 3 different Link characters, right? Which is a little annoying. At least from my opinion, it's a little annoying that there's 3 different Links. Especially since, like, they play very similarly. Like, I think the only thing that's different for them is, hey, look, this one has a manual bomb that you can blow up.
You got this,
Perfect. Then another one. Oh, this one's just a. He's shooting at him for that. What was I saying? You know, he's over here. Oh, but this Link has a manual bomb, while this Link, I don't know. This Link does something. You know. Let's do that. Try next. Little lag. So far the traps are working well. I'm genuinely surprised. But yeah, so the reason, well, let me just say this now, before going back into the Smash talk. The kind of reason why I'm choosing to play Fortnite instead of going into Minecraft is because I got pissed in Minecraft. So, I was traveling, I had a lot of clay on me, I had my diamond enchanted shovel and stuff.
Nope.
I made the choice to go and explore. Let's get a snow boofer. Get out of here. Yeah. I made the choice to go and explore. You know, I thought, hey, maybe we can explore the map a bit. So sure enough, I'm exploring. I blow up because of a creeper. And then, everywhere I go, I retraced my steps, I looked at the map, I was, you know, all over it, and I could not find my stuff. I was genuinely pissed. If anything, I died more trying to look for it than anything else, so I was like, you know what, screw it, let's get rid of this, because I think this is a bit of a pain. I hate this gun when it comes to this guy. Bam. There's 2 of them. Let's see. Okay. But yeah, so because I died in that, I genuinely still feel pissed about it. With the fact that I died and lost all that stuff, so that means now if I were to go back in the game, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the end, and then I'm gonna grab all the stuff that was there beforehand, so that way I'm getting another dragon head. But then that means if I reset the end, I had to fight the dragon again. Not saying that it's impossible to do it on your own, but it's kind of a pain. It's already 12. I didn't even tell this one. Good afternoon. Do this because usually the first thing on this one. Changing direction again. Wait. Are they showing up in the east or what's happening?
Not possible.
They better be upgrading my stuff. That's the one I think I'm gonna get. When Halloween comes around and they have that dance again, if they have the dance again, because I've seen it pop up before without it being Halloween, but I want it to be where it's Halloween. I would like that. Because I do like it. I've always contemplated like, but I think there's gonna be something better, you know what I mean? This guy just abandoned us. Back. I just realized my health's at 20,000.
I need a medevac.
No, I do. I'm like,
Your cold, dead hands off our laser.
Hmm? Oh, crud. Slot A, slot A. Oh. Did it anyway.
All hands, Atlas under attack.
No!
The Atlas has been disabled and needs repair. When you're ready, reactivate the Atlas to try again.
Are you serious?
Save the Atlas.
Like,
Tanker, aerial assault.
I had to go down. There's no way I could have. See, like, why does his spear do that? I swear when I had a spear, I was just swinging it side to side.
Back in action.
Okay. How are we supposed to... So this way, if they go this, they go ba ba ba. Upgrade that. I have this here. Yeah, good. I think I have one in there. Heck, yeah. That'll be our backup. Now this one I think held up fine. But I do have a couple traps. Like some of these I don't use, or rather I do use, but like, you know, we already have somebody in the comments. I don't even know. What's up, Dino Killer? How you doing? But yeah, I think I'm gonna start using some of these traps. I don't use most of these, so I mean, I don't use floors. Like I probably should start using these floor. Wait, whoa, 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 what? Oh, that's really dope. I probably should start using some of the floor traps because I don't use them at my base, and if I do, it's gonna be these gold ones. So there's no point in saving them up. It's gonna waste space for the storage, so no point. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Dino Killer. Just a little bit of save the world since yeah, I don't know, I was just in the mood for it really.
Thank you. You've been wonderful.
Okay. I think I'm gonna change my weapons. Oh, low-key, I want to get rid of this bundle bus. Like, it's good and all, but I don't feel like it fits the situation. Now, this one's fire, but my stuff. No, I think I'm gonna keep the weapons where they're at. In fact, what level is my stuff? So my this stuff I can go to 58. So where does that put me on the spectrum? So that puts me basically where weapons I'm using. I do play Battle Royale, but I figured I enjoy playing Save the World. Dang, this guy was just loaded with traps. I would have not done all that. I'm just gonna break some stuff because I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to bulk up. See, with this, it's a bit easier because I mean, usually they go up here and they try to break this. This one's pretty easy. I'm gonna upgrade these. I thought they would have done this. So the idea is, oh my goodness. The idea is we have them ignore this. This is the softer spot. Come here, and then it's just easy from this point on. So, can it be possible to? Do we run out of wall traps? They categorized it in this mode. We're gonna do wall trap. Oh, look at it. What do you know? Yep. Break this. Oh my. Yes, I know. I know. Hold. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. This we'd have to get rid of. Oh wait, so then that means, hold on. Oh, it goes underneath, okay. It's alright, bud. Let's just try to outsmart these. Zombies. You know. I really don't want to use some of these gold ones, but when you think about it, like, this does a lot more damage than that. He's got a healing pad. You know, I also have a healing pad. Wait, what? But mine's actual bandage. But what the heck is his? His just looks like the twine. Start up the mission. Do it. We're way more than ready.
Atlases are being repaired. Please wait. Nice work. Add blue glow to the atlas. Open mission control when you're ready to begin.
We have like platinum everything.
That's enough blue glow.
You know what we didn't do? The back. But hey, you know what? We were able to defend this part, so I think we could do it again. Here we go. Come on. Let's go at the beginning of this. Oh boy. I'm gonna help with this one. Oh my goodness. I think that's what just makes it chance. Not the fact that you just have to be a much higher level and just stronger kind of in general. You kind of have to be alert with everything going on. Because this isn't just a regular Atlas where you just defend one and then everything's all hunky-dory. Actually, I think that just means something, but you know, it ain't all just flowers and sunshine. It's my phone going off at 50 notifications. I hate when this happens. Why does it do I get notifications so frequently? get this out of here. Bam! Oh my goodness. Damn. Like, this is insane. What the heck, man? Oh my god. Okay, reload. I can reload all my weapons. Jesus. It's like I didn't pick any. But heal myself. Alright, we have these for a reason. I'm gonna focus my fire on this guy because he's a bullet. See, what is he using that's happening? I gotta know. Whoa, I forgot. I have a stiff R2 stick. Okay, this one says damage dissolve, so I'm just gonna put it there. I can't believe I forgot about this. We're gonna have to switch it afterwards. But like right now, I'm not even holding the button. There we go. I think it's snapped back into place. But I need to get the screw for the controller. That's the thing I forgot to get.
All hands, Atlas under attack.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is starting to annoy me because I can feel it go in every time and I can't do anything about it. Come on, a big start. Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to switch the controls. Okay, hold on. Let's try to bear with it. The guy does need our help. I think we're gonna set up a turret. Or no, I gotta do it soon. Let's do it right here. Again, it's just the screws. It's why. Oh god. It's because of the screws.
All hands, Atlas under attack.
There's so many of them. My goodness.
Your cold, dead hands off our laser.
Oh my goodness. No.
Keep it together.
Oh my gosh. Ah, that's why you're not in school, because you're sick. It's alright. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, school is important, but, you know, sometimes you can just make things up. It ain't that hard. Wrong direction. It's good. Oh my goodness. It's just back to back, so rounded. So cool. Final shield. Uh-oh.
Atlas needs help.
I know it needs help, but so do I. No! It just... How are we supposed to survive? And I'm 29. The guy's 27. Give me up. Where are they breaking in from? Oh my god, I am so freaking slow. Oh god. Get off me. Why do you have a shield? Oh my god. I can't fix it.
All hands, Atlas under attack.
Did it destroy? Yep.
The Atlas has been disabled and needs repair. When you're ready, reactivate the Atlas to try again.
It's like no matter what you do.
Save the Atlas.
Hung. I need to put... I'm gonna scatter just some traps around. They come from everywhere. It's not like one path or... anything else. I'm gonna do this all the way to this. I'm gonna put these on top. Is that the guy that I was just with? Did I just waste my traps? Yeah, they left. That's insane. Alright, Dino Killer's gone. We're back to our lonesome again. Oh, man. I still have 2 Taco Bell packets. Ain't it crazy? Hold on, let me see how many calories it is. Now, I'm a pretty slim guy. In fact, the last time I measured myself, I'm in about 114, 115 range, which is good. I need to be there when, you know, military measures me. They want me to be at about 114. BMI at 17, I think. Alright, so this, I don't know what to put it in. I'm thinking about just putting it straight into just your shield, because that's one of the things that will always go away. I'm gonna use an XP boost. Oh, excuse me. And I don't think we're level. Yeah, I need to be either at 130 or 115 for the next pickaxe. Again, it's pretty awesome to know that when I level up my pickaxe, which is, how much more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 more. So that means I've already unlocked about 3, possibly 4 pickaxes already, and that there's going to be 5 more afterwards. Now, I do kind of wish that, like, if you did this, like the backpack size, that you would have got a back bling. This for the pickaxe, this for the back bling. Like, something here can contribute to Battle Royale other than just, hey, if you can get some V-Bucks and that crosses over, you know. So, like, I don't know, like, one of these maybe could go for a contrail. And, you know, I've always wanted it to be where maybe just playing throughout the game, there's a skin that you can maybe unlock, you know, like, oh, I've played Save the World, and only people who play Save the World have this skin, you know, like, I don't know, her. Maybe some type of robot thing, I don't know. Let me see. So I'm gonna put it in the squad. So again, I've said it before, but I don't remember if I made these 2 level 20. Wait, this is for that. So I'm gonna put it in offense. I'm gonna try to get like strength. Can I actually change? Wait, I just want to see something. Oh, it's picking like the next best thing. Except the fact that you know, there's these level 14s here that are here. Let me put this.
What a team.
And then I'm gonna put autofill. Yeah. You can turn this off anytime. Okay, this one just says, well, like, that's why I'm confused, because this one doesn't like match any of the other ones. Like, it says Dreamer, Trap, Durability bonus. Well, is it because they're all Dreamers? These 2 are Dreamers by personality, but then this one's Pragmatic. So, I don't know. We do need to get more survivors. If there's a mission out there that we can get more survivors, I think I'll do it. But let's upgrade. Oh, we need. I don't know. Again, wait. There's another. Offense. So this one's more like shooting, I guess, and then this one, your thing. I don't know. It kind of seems like the same thing because it says fortitude and like the numbers are just different. So we can manage. I'm thinking, because we do have, I think it's in the armory. Here we go. Transform. This one's a hero. I want survivors, and the only survivors I can have are blue. So, and it's not like you need much either. Well, Maybe if they're hero, like this. Like, I don't need the white ones. They're trash. So this alone, I can make an uncommon. But if I did these, then it maxes out. Okay, I get it. So, and then that's what we use people for. So I'm gonna make a rare survivor, and there you go. That's really about it. It's nothing too special. Like, if you were to do this one, this is one I really want to save up for. It goes more more based on your category. So let me do something really quick. I think I have them on expeditions. Do I? Okay, weird. I thought I had heroes on expeditions, but if you have any purple ones, you can make gold. So I just want to look in the collection book really quickly. We do have her. I just don't have any epic flux, but I could require her, him, or I could just repeat over and over, like, yeah, let me get this guy, let me get this guy, over and over. It's pretty hard. It is quite challenging. Oh, yes, I need that. I wanted retractable 4 spikes in gold for a while. So, if you're wondering why I got excited, it's because I've been wanting it for a while. Okay, look at that. We could do the epic flux. And that's what I like. It always seems like it's there. Like, yeah, sure, it's pretty limited. As you can see, we got like 20 rare. We only had 10 for the epic. I don't think there was the gold one, was there? There is. For safety, I'm just gonna buy those. Oh, and it's the quantity of 5 for each of them, or is it just this one comes in quantity as a 10? Okay, that makes sense. But so 5, 10. The other one came in 10 as well. A random epic schematic, and then a random rare schematic. I like these, but like, why is she posed like that? What are you? You're the what class? This one's a soldier. Lefty and righty. Shockwave and frag grenade. Well, what's that? It says a 13 base energy damage per second for 3 seconds. A passive bonus granted at the hero slot in a hero loadout. Okay. And then commander perk replaces the standard perk of this hero's at commander. Lefty and righty plays fiction, dealing 26 base energy damage per second for 3 seconds. Lefty and righty uses space pistols, which fire piercing, bouncing lasers. It sounds interesting, but no. So you have an outlander, a soldier, and a ninja. No. Let's buy a survivor. And then go to our survivor tab. Realize I don't know who's new. It just said survivor. Wait, I didn't even check if
Who loves treasure? Everyone.
I was just thinking to myself like right now, like, wait, we didn't even check to see if we have any
Loot first, ask questions. I love helping the good guys.
it kinda sucks that the llamas
Hiya,
aren't
Commander.
that much. Well, then again, it is a mini llama. So all we're getting out of it's XP, and then we can switch out some of the. I have the last llama.
A tinny hello to you. I'm a lucky llama.
Dixie, we got the shotgun schematic. Like, ow. Like some of these you don't really need. And I'm willing to like just get rid of them. Really, we have one left? I thought we would have been done.
Yo,
Okay.
what's up?
And then open the one that...
That one's not gonna tickle, is it?
Nope. Alright, so we got... That's it? All that just for Ramirez? Just bootleg? Alright, let's transform some stuff. First of all, everything that we're gonna have right here, blue. Okay? Now, all our permanent, blue. All of our consumables, blue. Do I want them to be that way? No. I wish they were honestly better. So, this, the goal is to get to 100. And it's a survivor, so... this one. I wonder if these guys don't count because I'm using, let's see. Ooh, they're just short, so... we could use a schematic, actually, because I don't need, you know, I don't need that one. So let's go ahead and let's do that. I'm gonna transform. Perfect. Now, when it comes to this one, I need 1,000. The only way I can achieve that is, you know, comparing how much purple the other ones have. Like, if I do these, like, I'm still 150 short. But if you have a schematic that, you know, for some reason I didn't need these, I can get it. But I want to use these. So I'm at a bit of a standstill when it comes to that. It is only one-time use. I don't understand how this works. The way I believe this works is you have to look for a mission, right? Like this one right here. It says transform key, assault rifle transform schematic. So basically, if I were to do this mission, I would come out with one of those schematic cards that allows me to get that kind of weapon or whatever the heck it is. And of course, obviously, this one's actually worth 25 V-Bucks. Actually, later on, we should no, I'm just gonna explain it right now. So, in Fortnite Save the World mode, now this is a rare occasion. Normally you don't see this on the day, like just any old day. You can't just go into a game of Fortnite Save the World mode and expect to find this every time or almost every mission having it. It's not guaranteed. But on rare occasion, you will come across missions like so that give you V-Bucks. Now this one says it gives you 25 V-Bucks, and it's kind of a nice way to have a little extra in your pocket whenever you want to buy another skin, or maybe you want to go and buy some llamas. It's a perfect way. Now, going to harder missions, for example, if we go back into the map and we were to go into a place like Plankerton, or even farther like Canny Valley or Twine Peaks, the missions that offer those V-Bucks will actually be a lot greater, going from 25 to possibly up to 50. I've seen a couple missions, I believe it might have been in Plankerton, I believe it could have been also in Stonewood, where you would play and you'd get about just 30 V-Bucks, and you know, that clearly shows to me that you do get more V-Bucks as it goes on. So by the time that you know, just be a bit more motivated, keep checking it out. Again, if you're somebody who doesn't really play a lot of Save the World, this is actually just, you know, just look for it just in case. If not, just do your daily challenges and looking at the daily rewards. Now, low key, what you guys didn't see there was I saved the clip. Save that clip of us talking, because in wait, with how many missions did we do? 0. Perfect. So as I was trying to say, what you guys didn't see was I saved that video clip because I'm thinking about genuinely making a little bit of a tutorial video talking about how you guys can make V-Bucks on there. Now, it might not be the best video, but just kind of bear with me. You know, I want it to be like, hey guys, look, this is how you make money off of this mode. And honestly, it's not going to be the same result for everybody. Now, what I mean by that is it depends kind of your mentality. If you yourself know that you have the strength to go through the grind, essentially, you know, you get on Fortnite. Oh man, I need to go into save the world, do a daily challenge, look to see if any missions are offering V-Bucks, collect my daily
Lars
reward.
is standing by to gather storm intel, Commander.
Honestly,
let's launch that van.
It's not one of the hardest things out there. If anything, you guys can do this
Make sure to collect any blue glow
on your own, right? Whoops.
Dish me.
I got my knife. Let's do this. This.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
Dang, how much health did that car have?
Thanks again for your help.
Sure, and I did say every other car it breaks down fast. This one, though. So, yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, you know, someone like my bro doesn't like, for some reason doesn't like the frame rate. But, like, I don't see the issue with it. Like, back then I could. This one, it's like, no, they kind of, you know, cleaned it up. It's just, everything's faster, you know. When you, it's not Battle Royale where, you know, you're moving at, like, this pace, right? Battle Royale, you move at this pace, so it's not like you're gonna see the game and kind of appreciate everything. No, because at this pace, you're probably running at about half, like 1.5 of the walking speed, and then like the running it's got to be like doubled, and the reason for that is because they want it to be where you can explore the entire map and you can fight off and then run to another section really quick. Like, that's kind of the whole goal, and he doesn't like that. And hell, if anything, there's a lot of stuff he doesn't like about it that he complains. You know, for him, it's got to be the dumbest thing ever. I'm not gonna lie. Save the world mode has got to be one of the most simplest things. If anything, Fortnite overall is got to be one of the most simplest when starting up a mission. Literally, I asked him, "What is your mission? Where are you on? What are you doing?" Oh, it says this, and I have to go back into the mission and be like, oh, okay, so the mission says he has to go collect some boxes. Okay, well, all you're gonna do is just put X on the mission, and it should take you literally for almost every mission that there is, right? There's some that will be very different. For example, no, actually no, because even then, I was gonna say me doing a storm chest mission. Even then, it knows to take me to a plus 28 area to try and look for that particular chest. Sure, we're having a bit of a hard time trying to get it, but I mean, it's still fun to get regardless. I think we're gonna top off the video after this. I mean, I don't know when we started, but I do want to see if I can at least attempt to try to do the Okay. At least try to attempt doing the tutorial in a way. Now, it's not gonna be the best, but it's gonna at least be my explanation of to the best of my knowledge of how to make some extra V-Bucks off of Save the World mode. Now, again, this is just a nice little way to for anybody who is you know, like me, who rather, you know, may be behind on V-Bucks. Like, for example, right now I'm way behind when it comes to V-Bucks for like the next battle pass, right? If you guys don't know, the battle pass is 950 V-Bucks, which if you want to translate to real US the currency, that would be $9.50. So, you know, right now, what do I have? I think right now I'm at 230, so I have $2.30. By simply, again, just by the way that I'm explaining it is, and I'm probably gonna do that in the rest of my little tutorial thing, which I'm gonna try doing after this, is talking and explaining, like, look, if you just, you know, look for these particular things, you know, it doesn't have to be excuse me, it doesn't have to be anything insane. It's not like I'm telling you guys, hey, go kill, if you kill a billion of these husks, you're gonna get all this V-Bucks. Like, no, I'm not saying to go do that. I mean, if you want to, you can, but we're in a weaker area, so I'm gonna switch this one out. You know, if you want to go into a game and, you know, and do that, like, let's say, you know, maybe you don't have to kill all these mist guys. Although I know for a trophy, if you want a trophy or achievement, whatever system you're playing, you kind of have to. But regardless, other than that, you know, Save the World, at first, like, you know, there's always still, like, I wouldn't say I know 100% clear how to do everything, but at this point I have a good general idea of how to increase certain things. Like, for example, I think we might even do a tutorial video of how to increase your power in Fortnite Save the World mode, because that was something that I struggled with for who knows how long. And now, like, out of the blue, all of a sudden, very random.
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Oh, excuse me. Like, all of a sudden, we just we jumped from 16 to 25, or rather, I think, yeah, we're at 25. So from like 16 to 25. So it's just like, what happened? Like, what did I do? And kind of late about it, I figured, oh, it's not just, hey, put, you know, your research points into your health and this and that. It's, you know, try putting some of the of your survivors, you know, the purpose of the survivors. Like, it seemed like there was no point to the survivors. Like, okay, like, I've saved people, why do I have these cards? Like, and there's another one, like, there's two different kinds of survivors, I believe, or maybe no, I think they call them defenders, my bad. So there's the survivors, and then there's the defenders. For the defenders, they're the people that you would choose for your game. So, for example, you're playing Save the World, you have a defender stand, and he's just building around it. You have a defender station, so, and then you give them the gun, you give them ammo, and then they're gonna just fight for you like if they were another player. So, dang, this guy really enforced it, huh? But yeah, I mean, other than that, really, I don't know what else. Like, this is just a really fun game mode. Like, again, I guess to an extent, you know, that this may not be for everybody, but I still think, you know, like, it's still pretty fun. Like, if you can just understand it. What the heck is this? I guess it's fan art of Farfetch with glasses. Um. Oh, it's this machine. What is this? If this is the thing that enforces this, then I can understand. Because I heard that before, and yet, what the heck? They just made them look like
We've got a bonus in
futuristic.
play.
Okay. It's weird because they put like a laughing emoji, and to me, it's not like, oh, that's hilarious. To me, it's just kind of like, oh, that's cool. Like, I wouldn't mind. Okay. So for 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and then we gotta refill it. Because I think I might be the OP one here. Because how can everybody be at 25? Unless with shared power they got there. I was already there. Alright. So yeah, so that's kind of the plan. After this, we're going to go and try working on a bit of a tutorial. Now, it may not be as professional or great as everybody else's, but I think as long as the explanation is out there, you guys will at least have the material to understand, like, oh, this is what we have to do when we get V-Bucks? Heck yeah. Because, I mean, I wish they would have told me that a bit better. Like, I was genuinely the way that I figured it out. And then the rest was just kind of playing with the idea on my own, because if anything, it gave me kind of all the facts. But this guy was saying for the game how to make extra V-Bucks free, and I always, I'm always thinking, oh, these guys are a bunch of scams and blah blah blah. But then he's like, oh, in Save the World mode, and I was like, okay, I have Save the World mode, free Save the World. I mean, why not? That's something that you pay for. Why not? So I look, and sure enough, everything that I've done, he's pretty much, not everything I believe, or no, I'm pretty sure everything that I've been doing and saying has been in there, because even I recommend doing the same thing. Like, I tell my bros, like, hey man, look, even if you don't play it too much, like, it's gonna add a couple, extra V-Bucks into your pocket, so you might as well check up on it and then get your V-Bucks. So I can't remember whose video it was, right? But I think he might have been doing it back when, before most of the updates, as as it was when I played. But it's a lot cleaner. I'll say that. Fortnite Save the World mode is definitely a lot cleaner. Like, the frame rate is a lot better. Anybody complains about it now, that's just because it's fast.
Bonus challenge success.
Like,
Good job,
there's
team.
nothing wrong with this. Like, slow down your thing. Tiptoe your way to places
I think we'll
if
need
you're
a
going to
little
complain
more blue
about
glow.
it. Because, again, the
Add
whole
blue
point
glow and
is
get ready to
everything's
defend
here
the
is supposed to be
van.
faster, so you gotta...
Put the switch when
Whoa,
you're ready.
whoa. Because at this point, everything about it's the exact same. Nothing about this is, oh, it looks better and better. Like, no, that's just you thinking it's better because it's free. But again, if you were to say this back then, when, like, before some of these updates, yeah, I could definitely agree with you. It's a lot better. But I guess I just have a greater appreciation. So apparently, Overwatch or something like that runs at 30 frames. I don't know. Don't really know, and I don't really care. I genuinely don't care too much about frames. I think the only thing, again, my bro just complains too much about this. Like, just deal with it. Learn to get good at it. Like, come on. It's not hard. Come on, guys. If you're gonna complain about not having ammo, then, at least learn to be responsible enough to go and, with the time that's in between everything, go and break cars to get nuts and bolts. Go to a machine and break, What you should be building everything out of is bricks. That's what I've been doing. That's why whenever, or for the most part, that's why my bricks and wood is always full. Because all these buildings are made out of bricks. So if you just use your metal for certain stuff, like, oh, I need to really defend this, or let's say this is home base. That's a good example of using metal. Or you could, again, use stone and then just reinforce that like 50 times. But yeah, like if you just do that, literally, it would just, it's gonna make your experience a lot better. You know, search this. Oh look, I got a freaking herb. You know, what can that be for? Oh, maybe I can make one of those healing packs with this. You know. That's the way that I can explain it. Don't expect the game to just give you stuff. Again, if you're so used to Battle Royale, then you're gonna get mad at this mode. Don't be that way. Because in Battle Royale, the whole point is everything's scattered around, and you're supposed to kill each other. This time, you're not killing each other. So if everything's just scattered around, maybe it can still be a fun game, but it's not going to be the same thing. Like, you know, oh man, we need traps. Oh, well, too bad, it's a level 30 area, which is hard for you. You're underpowered, blah, blah, blah. You know, nobody's going to want to do that. Nobody's going to want to invest. Ooh. I have the patience to do this. Now, this is actually not a bad idea. I don't know why he didn't. There's one here, but I can't open it. Is it only for what's his face? Nope. Might be. I like this turret. It's actually pretty cool. And that's another thing about this, is I'm still fascinated with the weapons and the turrets. Like, everything about this is interesting. You know, you're not gonna find these weapons or these gadgets, heck, even these creatures, hold on. Okay. You're not even gonna find the husks in the Battle Royale. In Battle Royale, you do get a variation of the husks. You know. What the heck?
3, 2, 1, lift off!
I took all those. Don't even know what they were.
Bonus challenge success. Good job, team.
A peg leg that's at 76?
I love a perfectly launched van.
The fact that that guy was just dancing makes me laugh. Okay. And then there goes, I don't know if you guys saw it, but on the very top right, what's its face? The van flew into the air. That's funny. Okay. Whew. See, that's why I'm confused. Like, everybody was at 25, so it made me assume like I'm the highest. But that guy had a bunch of peg legs that were at level 76. So I don't know. You notice 76 is like a good number. Soldier 76, Fallout 76. For all I know, there's gonna be more 76 stuff. Heck, I'll make a character. Something 76. Boom. But I love it. I just love this game. Again, it's not that hard, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this and you're, oh, this guy is at this, how did he get to that? You know, there's always going to be, I looked it up too, and I couldn't find a, I'm going to say this now, I couldn't find a good one, because most videos out there about, oh, how do I get better at this? How do I, you know, do this to improve or get better? Most videos aren't going to show you that, especially with a modern touch. Everybody might, you know, oh, what I did was this and this and this, and then that's it. And then you realize, like, well, it's not the same thing. Like, for example, they go like, oh, go to your skill tree. What skill tree? There's no skill tree thing. And then you realize, oh, that's research. Okay. You know, like one guy, and this is the reason why I looked up the video. So when he was explaining, I was like, this has to be the dumbest thing ever. He was saying, the first thing you want to do is get through the main quest. You're going to want to complete the main quest, and then after you complete that, you're going to want to put research. And I'm like, you're explaining this horribly. Right? I love how I see a bunch of stuff, and then there's all this purple, like, once you get to here. And then eventually leads to our last hero. Okay, but as I'm trying to say, though, you know, wait, current, there you go. Someone like me, how was I supposed to get, like, I was stuck at level 16, or power 16. How was someone like me supposed to get high enough so that they could do this mission, which is go into the level 28 areas? For the most part, the level 23s and such, like, I've barely been kind of getting into, because those are kind of the first set of missions that you find when you're at Plankerton. But still, regardless, like, you know, I've been stuck at just this one for a while. Well, before, you know, because I couldn't reach that level. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm gonna have to just grind, keep using XP boost, and then eventually, you know, once I get enough research, everything maybe has to be at 50. You know, I was throwing different things out there. I mean, my screen's actually kind of cut off, so you guys can actually read that number better than I, because for some reason, my TV setting, everything kind of like zoomed in a bit. I don't know why, but it's fine. I don't know how to reset it, especially since I don't have the the remote doesn't exactly work. So yeah, so it's, again, if you're someone who's trying to get power, do research, right? Do the research, put it into whatever you want. You know, oh, I'm always constantly building and blah blah blah. Then maybe you should put it in tech. If you're getting hurt all the time, maybe you want to raise your shield. You know, right now my health is actually really good, so I would put it into shield next time when I get the next couple thousand, 2,000 research points for that. Upgrades. Pick something that's going to be your playstyle. Don't just pick something because you see other people doing it or something, you know. I have the hover turret. I have adrenaline rush. Why? Because I need to be able to heal myself, maybe even others, as well as having somebody, aka the hover turret, help me out when shooting off all of the stuff. You know, you have airstrike, which can get rid of the big area of zombies, which, you know, could work. Heck, I might even do proximity mine one day, and replace it with, you know, replace adrenaline rush with the proximity mine. I might do that one time, because the proximity mine, you're basically putting down another trap, you know, and you can put down so many of them. Supply drop. If you know that you're somebody who's constantly in need of supplies, but you're never digging up, that's going to be the thing for you. You're going to want to go into the supply drop and grab that, and then you can maybe work that with the banner, which is, it's going to heal all player structures, and it's going to increase the structure by 150%. Now, it does say for 30 seconds, but as you, again, as you go on, you can actually respawn at a location of where you put it. You put it down, you die, you can respawn there. Tools, another thing that you should put into. Backpack size, that way you're carrying a lot of stuff in your bag. You can have a bunch of weapons. Heck, you can make a bunch of weapons and forget about it. For me, it'd probably be traps. You just do this, it's going to increase your backpack size. The maximum is going to be 220. And then you can hold as much stuff as you want. Heck, you could hold the same weapons if you wanted to. Oh, I only love this one weapon. Okay, well then make that weapon a bunch of times and you're able to hold it. Pickaxe upgrade, I mean, who wouldn't want that? Simply put, you're just gonna break things a lot faster, and you're probably gonna harvest more out of it. And then if you put stuff in storage, you might be wanting to do that. Build and repair speed, as well as build health, are two things I would recommend as well, because you're gonna want to be quick, you know, be pretty fast at putting up certain things, especially when the zombies are all coming up as a horde and ganging up on you. And then health is also going to increase it. So while it's repairing, you know, you can guarantee it might keep going and going and going because it's got so much. But the big part, I think, that gets overlooked is your survivors. Don't forget to, you know, I have mine as autofill, but you can put it as anything you want. You don't have to just do autofill, but autofill is really gonna set up the team for you. Now, I'm hoping that at some point later on, we'll get some more of these golden characters, legendary, you know, I've upgraded almost all of them. Almost all of them. Not all of them. I didn't exactly upgrade all of them, but we'll do that now. But by simply, you know, again, just upgrading these guys, look at the very top left, you can see that the bar that's underneath my 25 power is growing. Again, just simply put, your survivors are there to help you. Okay? Now, my best bet for you guys is, you know, maybe don't have it on auto, right? Basically, don't have autofill on, because maybe you're going to want to put something different. For example, this guy has a shield regeneration bonus. So if you pair him up on the same team with someone else who also has that, you're going to have yourself a shield regeneration bonus. Therefore, you can upgrade that guy, know that, you know, he's going to get you. Oh, look at that. We're already at 26. Alright. And boom. And just like that, you know, I'm going to keep doing this to every legendary survivor because their power always seems to be about the same, 58, as opposed to this one, which is 46. You know, you can always retire them. Like, for example, I could get rid of all these on the bottom. I could, you know, and I think doing so, if you get rid of them, right, we can get rid of these. Yes. So by getting rid of these, like, oh, I don't want any of these, you actually get Survivor XP. And the Survivor XP is, well, if you noticed, is what we use to upgrade and level up these characters so that when we have them in squads, we can guarantee, like, okay, yeah, you know, this person's gonna have even more. Yes, I know that a ton. You know, so I think, you know, simply just kind of simply put, you know, like, why is this one there? And I believe it's because, yes, okay. So the way that it works is, oh, no. Okay, I guess I can't look at him. Wait. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't show you on here, which is kind of, oh wait, no, it does. It says leader match, and then someone just have bonus. So you have to look for ones that are leaders. Here we are. So this is how the game, I believe, is setting up how some characters should be. So for example, not everybody is going to be the same. As you can see, this one says leader match gadget tier, and then this one says leader match marksman. So when you go to your squads, the leaders that you want are gonna have to be somebody, you know, who's a lot higher and somebody who fits that category. So I'm not gonna pick you know, this marksman girl for EMT squad when she doesn't even qualify for that. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. In fact, I'm actually a little curious if I put any of those. No, this is event people. Event schematic expansion. Is it under heroes? Hold on, let's see something. Oh, here we go, right here, survivors. So we have a few, I mean, heck, I mean, look what we got here. Look, I was even upgrading this guy. Why didn't I? It's insane. Ah, that sucks. I can't research these. What about these guys? No, same thing. What about the ones all the way up here? Like, is it different? No. Okay. Oh, I think, well, oh, that actually might be why. Because as you can see, there's one missing here. And I think it's just looking for someone with that logo. So if I were to, you know, have it, then it would go there. So I think I understand why. Like, I'm not gonna, wait, if I unslot. Yeah, so if I want to get this guy out of there, like, oh, I want her back, I have to pay 20 V-Bucks. What was this guy? Wasn't his 25? No, they're all 20. And then everybody who's a leader, again, I can't just do research to get them back. even know there was unique. Okay. I don't know if collection book actually helps grant you power or anything. But it's interesting to see that you can still upgrade. Now, this is if you want these characters back. You know, oh, I put away this one character. Actually, in fact, why don't I have Master Grenada Ramirez? I feel like I had that, but I don't know. You know, Jonesy, not only can I recruit him, I can level him up. So I think if you level him up and then you recruit, it goes to that. I could be wrong. Excuse me. But that's gonna have to be it for now. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you watched, hit like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Maybe we'll play again later today, who knows. I just really wanted to get this video out of the way, you know. And it sucks that we don't have more going into it. But again, thank you, goodbye, and as always, please stay healthy.